Welcome to TTN English Channel.
Apron. Apron. He put on his apron before baking a cake. He put on his apron before baking a cake. Baking sheet pan. Baking sheet pan. The baking sheet pan was full of hot bread. The baking sheet pan was full of hot bread. Bowl. Bowl. I ate soup from a big bowl. I ate soup from a big bowl. Lighter. Lighter. He used a lighter to light the candle. He used a lighter to light the candle. Can opener. Can opener. I used a can opener to open the can of soup. I used a can opener to open the can of soup. Casserole dish. Casserole dish. She baked the lasagna in a casserole dish. She baked the lasagna in a casserole dish. Cutting board. Cutting board. He placed the meat on the cutting board. He placed the meat on the cutting board. Chopsticks. Chopsticks. I ate noodles with chopsticks. I ate noodles with chopsticks. Citrus juicer. Citrus juicer. I bought a new citrus juicer yesterday. I bought a new citrus juicer yesterday. Colander. Colander. I washed the vegetables in a colander. I washed the vegetables in a colander. Cookie cutters. Cookie cutters. She used cookie cutters to make star-shaped cookies. She used cookie cutters to make star-shaped cookies. Corkscrew. Corkscrew. He used a corkscrew to open the wine bottle. He used a corkscrew to open the wine bottle. Fork. Fork. We need more forks for the party. We need more forks for the party.
Frying pan. Frying pan.
She cooked eggs in a frying pan. She cooked eggs in a frying pan. Garlic press. Garlic press. She used a garlic press to crush the garlic. She used a garlic press to crush the garlic. Grater. Grater. She used a grater to shred the cheese. She used a grater to shred the cheese. Grill. Grill. They put sausages and corn on the grill. They put sausages and corn on the grill. Grill pan. Grill pan. She cooked the steak in a grill pan. She cooked the steak in a grill pan. Knife sharpener. Knife sharpener.
He used a knife sharpener to make the blade sharp. He used a knife sharpener to make the blade sharp. Jar. Jar.
She opened a jar of strawberry jam. She opened a jar of strawberry jam. Jug. Jug. The jug is full of milk. The jug is full of milk. Kitchen roll. Kitchen roll. He used kitchen roll to dry his hands. He used kitchen roll to dry his hands.
Knife. Knife.
He washed the knife after dinner. He washed the knife after dinner. Measuring cups. Measuring cups. He poured sugar into the measuring cups. He poured sugar into the measuring cups. Measuring spoons. Measuring spoons. She used measuring spoons to add salt and sugar. She used measuring spoons to add salt and sugar. Mixing bowls. Mixing bowls. She poured the ingredients into the mixing bowls. She poured the ingredients into the mixing bowls. Mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle. The mortar and pestle are made of stone. The mortar and pestle are made of stone. Oven mitts. Oven mitts. Oven mitts protect your hands from heat. Oven mitts protect your hands from heat. Plate. Plate. He ate a sandwich from a blue plate. He ate a sandwich from a blue plate. Pot. Pot. The pot is full of boiling water. The pot is full of boiling water. Potato masher. Potato masher. The potato masher is in the kitchen drawer. The potato masher is in the kitchen drawer. Pot holder. Pot holder. She used a pot holder to hold the hot pan. She used a pot holder to hold the hot pan. Rolling pin. Rolling pin. He rolled the pastry with a rolling pin. He rolled the pastry with a rolling pin. Saucepan. Saucepan. Be careful, the saucepan is hot. Be careful, the saucepan is hot. Scouring pad. Scouring pad. She used a scouring pad to clean the pan. She used a scouring pad to clean the pan. Sieve. Sieve. She used a sieve to strain the flour. She used a sieve to strain the flour. Silicone brush. Silicone brush. A silicone brush can handle high heat. A silicone brush can handle high heat. Skillet. Skillet. The chef used a skillet to make breakfast. The chef used a skillet to make breakfast. Spatula. Spatula. She used a spatula to flip the pancakes. She used a spatula to flip the pancakes. Spoon. Spoon. I stirred my coffee with a small spoon. I stirred my coffee with a small spoon. Steamer? Steamer? The steamer keeps the food healthy and fresh. The steamer keeps the food healthy and fresh. Stirring spoon. Stirring spoon. A stirring spoon is helpful when making sauces. A stirring spoon is helpful when making sauces. Stock pot. Stock pot. She made chicken soup in a large stock pot. She made chicken soup in a large stock pot. Tea towel. Tea towel. The tea towel is hanging near the sink. The tea towel is hanging near the sink. Food thermometer. Food thermometer. I always use a food thermometer when baking. I always use a food thermometer when baking. Tongs. Tongs. She used tongs to turn the meat on the grill. She used tongs to turn the meat on the grill. Tray. Tray. I placed the cups on a silver tray. I placed the cups on a silver tray. Trivet. Trivet. She placed the hot pot on a trivet. She placed the hot pot on a trivet. Vegetable peeler. Vegetable peeler. She used a vegetable peeler to peel the carrots. She used a vegetable peeler to peel the carrots. Washing up liquid. Washing up liquid. Washing up liquid makes the plates shiny and clean. Washing up liquid makes the plates shiny and clean. Whisk. Whisk. A whisk helps mix ingredients quickly. A whisk helps mix ingredients quickly. Tablespoon. Tablespoon. She added 1 tablespoon of sugar to the tea. She added 1 tablespoon of sugar to the tea. Teaspoon. Teaspoon. The recipe needs half a teaspoon of pepper. The recipe needs half a teaspoon of pepper. Crockery. Crockery. The waiter set the table with clean crockery. The waiter set the table with clean crockery. Cup. Cup. She drank tea from a white cup. She drank tea from a white cup. Saucer. Saucer. He put a cookie on the saucer next to his cup. He put a cookie on the saucer next to his cup. Glass. Glass. I broke the glass by accident. I broke the glass by accident. Blender. Blender. She used a blender to make a smoothie. She used a blender to make a smoothie. Cabinet. Cabinet. She put the plates in the kitchen cabinet. She put the plates in the kitchen cabinet. Coffee grinder. Coffee grinder. The coffee grinder is on the kitchen counter. The coffee grinder is on the kitchen counter. Coffee maker. Coffee maker. The coffee maker makes 2 cups at a time. The coffee maker makes 2 cups at a time. Dishwasher. Dishwasher. The dishwasher is full of dirty dishes. The dishwasher is full of dirty dishes. Electric grill. Electric grill. An electric grill is great for indoor cooking. An electric grill is great for indoor cooking. Electric kettles. Electric kettles. You use electric kettles to make coffee and noodles. You use electric kettles to make coffee and noodles. Freezer. Freezer. Please close the freezer door tightly. Please close the freezer door tightly. Fryer. Fryer. She used a fryer to cook the French fries. She used a fryer to cook the French fries. Gas stove. Gas stove. The gas stove has 6 burners. The gas stove has 6 burners. Immersion blender. Immersion blender. She used an immersion blender to puree the soup. She used an immersion blender to puree the soup. Induction hob. Induction hob. The induction hob heats up very quickly. The induction hob heats up very quickly. Juicer. Juicer. A juicer helps you get juice from fruits and vegetables. A juicer helps you get juice from fruits and vegetables. Kettle. Kettle. The kettle started to whistle when the water was hot. The kettle started to whistle when the water was hot. Microwave. Microwave. He used the microwave to warm his lunch. He used the microwave to warm his lunch.
Mixer. Mixer.
She used a mixer to make the cake batter. She used a mixer to make the cake batter.
Oven. Oven.
She baked the cake in the oven. She baked the cake in the oven. Pressure cooker. Pressure cooker. The pressure cooker saves time in the kitchen. The pressure cooker saves time in the kitchen. Range hood. Range hood. The range hood makes the kitchen air fresh. The range hood makes the kitchen air fresh. Refrigerator. Refrigerator. The refrigerator keeps the vegetables fresh. The refrigerator keeps the vegetables fresh. Rice cooker. Rice cooker. She used a rice cooker to cook dinner. She used a rice cooker to cook dinner. Sink. Sink. I put the spoon in the sink. I put the spoon in the sink. Slow cooker. Slow cooker. A slow cooker is great for soups and stews. A slow cooker is great for soups and stews. Toaster. Toaster. The toaster turned the bread golden brown. The toaster turned the bread golden brown. Pepper grinder. Pepper grinder. I bought a wooden pepper grinder yesterday. I bought a wooden pepper grinder yesterday. Ice cube maker. Ice cube maker. She filled the ice cube maker with water. She filled the ice cube maker with water. Food wrap. Food wrap. The food wrap is easy to cut and use. The food wrap is easy to cut and use. Lid. Lid. She put the lid on the pot. She put the lid on the pot. Meat grinder. Meat grinder.
A meat grinder helps prepare meat for sausages and burgers. A meat grinder helps prepare meat for sausages and burgers.
Plastic container. Plastic container.
She stored the leftovers in a plastic container. She stored the leftovers in a plastic container.
Thermos. Thermos. I always bring my thermos to work to keep my coffee hot. I always bring my thermos to work to keep my coffee hot. Noodle maker. Noodle maker. A noodle maker helps create different types of noodles. A noodle maker helps create different types of noodles. Water bottle. Water bottle. I always carry a water bottle in my bag. I always carry a water bottle in my bag.
Thank you for watching our English learning videos. See you again.